All right, we are good on the camera. We're good on the audio. So we're ready to run for it.
Y'all ready? They're ready.
All
Are
right.
we doing Fleas in here again?
Yeah. Yep, Fleas are here.
I'll get...
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Let's get this party going. Let refreshments get to flowing. The fleas are here. It's time to celebrate. Put your worries all away. Tell your friends to come and say, the fleas are here.
Hot diggity.
This is gonna be great. Well, we brought our ukuleles, and there's a lovely singing lady. Whoa. Got a lot of tunes to play for you.
And your mama, too.
Feel free to join in dancing, maybe even a little romancing.
Ah, hell.
Let's raise the roof.
Papacala.
Well, it's no longer time for strolling. Let's get this party rolling.
Roll on.
Get ready, it's a backwards couple skate.
Slowly and carefully.
Dee and Laura tap dancing. Maya stand, bass slapping. The fleas are here.
Golly.
This is gonna be great. All right, Jason. When the fleas are in the house, it's a party all the time. We'll touch your heart, make you smile. It's musically divine. Put your worries all away. Tell your friends to come and say, the fleas are here.
Shazam!
This is gonna be great. Yeah, the fleas are here.
Gee willikers.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Woo!
That was great.
Yeah, because we're here.
All right, folks, welcome into the April edition of Savvy Sounds. And we've got kind of a record-breaking group here for many reasons, but this is the largest group we've ever had in. We've taken this outside of our normal studio, inside the administration building. We're here in the Gaston County Courthouse to accommodate most of the Dancing Fleas. Not all of them, because
No.
you guys are, what, a 10-piece band?
When we're at our maximum strength, yes, 10 piece. Most people can't handle the full 10, so
I don't think we could handle the full 10.
no. I mean, so we brought a limited edition here today.
This is Fleas stripped down.
Yes,
Fleas light.
yes.
I call it fleas light.
Fleas light.
Fleas light?
That's good.
Yep, that's what I call it.
So for people that don't know ukuleles, like the Dancing Fleas probably sounds like a bit of an odd name, but what is the Dancing Flea? I mean, it's basically what? Ukulele in Hawaiian?
Yes, that's exactly right. Ukulele in Hawaiian means the dancing flea, and it's because when the Spaniards brought their little guitars over and they would play them super fast, it looked like a little flea was jumping around up and down the neck. So the natives said that that was a dancing flea and adapted it themselves into what is now the modern day ukulele.
And not all ukuleles are the same. I mean, you guys are all up here, but you're not all playing the same type of ukulele, right?
That's right. So you've got everything from the smallest, which is the sopranissimo, which is a tiny little thing. So we do a Chuck Berry
The flea
cover.
size version.
Yeah,
of-
that's right.
Yeah.
And I play the sopranissimo on that. And then you have the sopranino, the soprano, which is what most people start with is a soprano ukulele.
Okay.
Concert, tenor, and we were mostly playing tenors.
Wow.
And then there's baritone, and the littlest ones are tuned differently than the middle ones, and the baritone is tuned differently than the other ones. And then you have the Stan's playing a uke bass.
Wow. If you go to the Dancing Fleas website, you'll see kind of all the different band members. You'll see all the different instruments you guys play. Jason, it feels like yours is like an encyclopedia of all the different interesting instruments that you
Right.
play.
Right.
Do you just kind of look at something and go, that looks like that'd be fun. I'm just going to figure that out.
So, yes.
I can all answer that question.
When we joined this band, back when it was Shelby Ukulele Club, it was Galaxy and I were in a music store, and we saw the poster for that they were going to have a ukulele club. And she goes, this is 15-year-old Galaxy, my daughter here. She goes, Dad, we're the kind of people that would be in a ukulele club. And I was like, that's correct. So we bought ukuleles so we could go to the club.
Nice.
And I had so much fun learning to play ukulele. I was like, I'm just going to learn how to play all the instruments now. So I think last year's show, I played 14 instruments in the show. And this
Good
year, I'm
grief.
only playing 9.
Only. Wow.
So
Scaling down.
I'm cutting back. And I think at our next show, I'm only playing 5 maybe. So that's going to be wild.
So you guys have a very kind of fun vibe about you. Like as you guys are up here kind of getting ready to play, there's a lot of kind of banter back and forth. Maybe just kind of talk a little bit about what makes the Dancing Fleas unique and what makes it fun for each of you.
I'd say the big thing is that we are a multi-family band. So me and my dad, you got Stan and his son Perry, you got Laura and Jeff and their son Silas is not here today, but he's our pedal steel player. And the rest of the folks, with the exception of Chris, who's our newest member, we've kind of just known our whole lives. Like, I don't even, when did I meet you, Lori? And I was like,
We're the New Jersey twins. That's what I call them.
but even then,
From up there in the north.
even then, I feel like
adopted.
I've known you since I was like 10 years old or something. So
yep.
it's a small town. Stan's the mayor of Shelby. So, I mean, and also after 10 years of playing together, we're pretty loose and goofy with each other.
Sure.
You know?
And I will add this. Early on, we decided that our mission was going to be to have fun playing good music well. And so that's kind of what we measure everything by. It's easy to find good music. We work on playing it well, but we start with having fun.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've started to write again, mascara tears becoming for my pen. Staying at home locked away, tomorrow I'll go out, but I said the same thing yesterday. It seems all I can do is dream a little harder, sing a little longer, and wait for this long day to end. The seasons change, the flowers bloom. I sit and stare at the colors all afternoon. Drink all night, drink all day. Sleeping any later, you'll not hibernate the year away. It seems all I can do is dream a little longer, sing a little louder, and wait for this long day to end. One day this will end, I'll make music with my friends, and even if I can't know when that will be, it makes me happy. It seems all I can do is sleep
And you guys are a part of basically, is it Flea Fest? Is that the name that you guys basically help put on?
We are the Flea Fest.
You are the Flea Fest.
We
Yeah.
are the
Okay.
Flea
Yeah.
Fest, yes. So Art of Sound is a music festival that happens in Shelby already that we've been playing for many years. We started out being one of their smaller bands and, just in one of the little coffee shops or something. And once we got to the point where we were headlining the festival, it became an idea of, all right, we're having all these ukulele players come see us, and it's the summertime, and it's a good time for it, and people have been requesting classes. We're not at a point where we want to do jams anymore. We've kind of, surpassed that.
Sure.
We don't need to try to herd cats with a bunch of people that haven't ever played with us before.
Yeah.
But this gives us an opportunity to kind of go back to that club feel and bring in new players. You want to talk a little more about Flea Fest?
Sure. So it's a 2-day festival. So we come in on a Friday night. We're bringing in some guest instructors this year. We're bringing in Bob Frisbee from Marion. He's awesome. He's going to do a class on Piedmont blues and slide ukulele, playing the ukulele with the slide.
Nice.
And he also is going to do a class on becoming a YouTube presence as a ukulele player, because he is a YouTube presence. And we're bringing in Noodle McDoodle from the V-Tones of Charleston. That was Charleston's #1 jazz band.
Wow.
And he's played all over the country and opened for amazing people and played a lot of stages. Great teacher. And then we're going to bring in George Smith this year. If this is airing before Friday, spoiler alert, we're bringing in George Smith. So George is a professional musician who lives near the Mount Airy area of North Carolina and has started a big ukulele group up there called Maui, which is Mount Airy Ukulele Invasion. They have an album coming out in 2023. He can do a whole ukulele retreat by himself. So we're bringing him in particular, we're going to have him do a session on performance.
Okay.
So he's going to talk about stage presence and singing into a mic and playing solos and really working the crowd. And so building off of what we heard last year, these are the kind of things that people wanted. A little bit more. They want more classes, more jams, more fun, more concerts. So we're trying to pack all that into Flea Fest this year. Friday night will be a jam and an open mic and a party. And then Saturday will be classes all day. At any given point, there will be 3 or 4 different classes anyone can go to who's registered. Then we'll have a big session on performance. Then we'll practice. And as the Art of Sound Festival is coming to its close, right when the Dancing Fleas are going to go take the stage as the headlining act, we're going to bring our Flea Fest participants out with us. And they're going to play probably 5 songs or so on the main stage, or if there's 100 of them, in front of the main stage with us, in front of the whole festival. So, hundreds, 500 to 1,000 people out there on the lawn. And we'll, how cool is it to go to a ukulele retreat, get to learn from professional musicians, and then get to headline a music festival?
That's awesome.
What a deal. It's going to be great.
So do not bring your stage fright with you. Like, you got to be ready to jump out there.
That's right.
You can bring it, but you're going to lose it by the
You'll
end.
get
That's right.
over it.
There
Yeah.
you go.
That's
Yeah.
right. We'll definitely tame that out of everybody.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
There's a place out of Spartanburg town, a switchman's quarters for the Asheville bound. Please make this run and don't run away. A prayer for Saluda Gray. A lifetime of memories from years on the yard. Steam, mist, calluses, scars, a troubled mind and a dreamless heart. A masterpiece without the art. The 10:15 is right on time. A big breath of courage before that climb. It's good to see you. A wink and a smile. See while. Well, it's a fireball, boys, and you know the drill. For 3,000 tons of screaming steel, it's women and children and the fire brigade saying prayers for the little grave. Yes, it's a fireball, boys, and you know the drill. For 3,000 tons of screaming steel, it's women and children and the fire brigade saying a prayer for the little grave. The mountainside still bears the mark when the 915 rolled right at dark. Look down below on the valley grade, saying prayers for the Lulu grave. Yes, it's the fireball, boys, you know the drill. For 3,000 tons of screaming steel, it's women and children and the fire brigade. Say a prayer for the Lulu grave. Say a prayer for the Lulu grave. Say a prayer for the Lulu grave. There's a place out of Spartanburg town, a switchman's quarters for the Asheville bound. Please make this run, don't run away. A prayer for Saluda Gray.
So, is there, and it's probably like trying to say, oh, this is my favorite child, but do you have a favorite song that you like to play?
Of the originals, my personal favorite is Saluda Grade. I just think it's so good. It's just really good.
Well, and they're different types of music, too. I mean, it's obviously can't put you guys in a box because you knock down all the walls of the box anyway.
Come right out of it.
That's right. But it's, I mean, the inspirations are everywhere from Americana to country to folk. I mean, it just, and it's really interesting because it's, even though the ukulele is kind of the dominant running theme, that you can't peg you guys to one particular sound.
And if you see our live show, we do a 2 to 3 hour live show. We do a rock and roll portion of it, and there's like the whole second half really is pretty straight ahead rock and roll. We do a funk song.
Well, and Shelby, of course, is where Don Gibson was originally from, and we have an album of Don Gibson songs that we recorded live at the Don Gibson Theater back, 2 years ago, I guess it was. Yeah. So we do mix in a little bit of good old classic country in with all forms of music. So, yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
person I've been trying out in my dreams. That person is compliant, solidifying all my schemes. Ooh, soaring on the inside. Soaring on the inside.
Well, I want to thank all of you guys for coming in. This has been a lot of fun from us. Where should people go if they want to check you guys out? I mean, this is your chance to kind of plug upcoming performances, where to find you on the web, where to find you on the socials.
The easiest place to find us is at thedancingfleas.com, and that will have all our upcoming shows. So we have our bands in town linked through that, so it'll show exactly where we're playing if it's a public event.
Right.
And we do still do some private events. And check out the Dancing Fleas on Facebook, on Instagram, and Flea Fest as well. Do a
right.
little search for Flea Fest, or just find it through the Dancing Fleas on Facebook.
And you guys recently played Gaston County. You were down at the Rooster a couple weeks ago.
Yes,
And,
yes.
So, been here in Gaston County. You're all around kind of North Carolina, and then do you play outside of North Carolina still, or is it mostly
South
touring
Carolina.
here? South Carolina.
We played in South Carolina.
We want to
Right.
do more of it. We're
Yeah.
ready to do more. It's hard getting 9 to 10 people's schedules to align to
would
go.
imagine.
But we have done a mini tour in the Brevard area where they really like us. They like us in Brevard. But we're ready to find out how much they like us in Tennessee and Georgia and Michigan, wherever.
right.
Like, let's go. So.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in, and thanks everybody for watching another edition of Savvy Sounds. We will see you next month.